Subscribe now.
Guys, we're back. We are back. Woohoo!
Woohoo! That's right. You heard him. You heard me. We're back. We're back for season 2.
Bingo!
That's right. That's right. It's season 2. And I'm telling you, season 2 is going to be off the meter, guys.
The truth.
We can't wait to show you everything we have planned. We finally planned something instead of just going by the seat of our pants. So, without further ado, welcome back to another episode of Dee and Lee in their RV. Tour and reviews. So this week, we're up north. You see it. That's right. You see the sign. We're in Vermont. And we're located at Fort Dummer. Or is that Dummer? I don't know. I feel dumber by the day as I get older. But anyway, yeah, we're in Vermont. Oh, by the way, guys, like and subscribe.
Sir, yes, sir.
As we were checking in, they offered us wood. The wood is extremely cheap here compared to most state parks. So I loaded up because we're going to need a fire. It's pretty cold up here, man. It's a lot cooler than Connecticut.
Ice cold.
All right, guys, here we go. Welcome to Fort Dummer State Park
Disco dancing.
in Brattleboro, Vermont.
Jeez, everybody, we've been off the road for what, 2 weeks? And the temperature is like totally different. It's even colder here in Vermont than it was in Connecticut, but the scenery is really pretty. There's nobody next to us. There's like somebody across the way through the woods. There's people around, but we're kind of by ourselves here.
Ooh la la.
All right, catch you when we explore.
All right, let's get right into this tour. So as always, we're going to show you each site specifically. And here's another one of those parks which was just the perfect size so we can get to every single site for you. So make sure you grab a pen and a pad so you can take notes and jot down which ones are your favorites. Let's go. There she is. There's beautiful Betty sitting in site number 3. Pain in the ass truck. But anyway, yeah, before I sound repetitive here, I'll say it once. Don't worry about being level when you come here. Don't worry about space. You have it all. These sites are immaculately clean. You can't find a hair in one of these sites. They're so maintained. We've never seen anything like it on our travels. Each site has its own character. They're all just tucked away under pine trees, white, red, chestnut oaks. It's a hardwood forest. It contains beech, maple, and yellow birch, white birch trees. The campground, it's 50 tent and trailer sites, and then there's 10 lean-to sites, which we'll show you, obviously. And they're all located just basically adjacent from the toilets and the bathrooms, which they have coin-operated hot showers, and they're sanitary. They're extremely clean. There's a dump station, but again, no hookups. So be prepared for that. And if you're using solar, like I said, you're buried under the trees. There's only a handful of sites that allow the sun to shine in. And I believe that's site 21, site 10 at certain times of the day, site 48 at certain times of the day. But it'll be hard to power your batteries here. Also located in the park, a nice little picnic area. There's a few trails. The Sunrise Trail is really nice. The Brook Trail is even better. One of the trails leads you to a swimming hole and a large open field, which we'll try to show you also. Have you noticed the logs yet? Yeah, those are for when you chop your firewood. And it seems to be that everybody here wants to chop their firewood. So it's convenient. This campground is rustic. It's located in the Connecticut River Valley. It's right outside Brattleboro. And it's anywhere between 215, 220 acres. This awesome little spot was named after Fort Dummer. That was the first permanent European settlement in Vermont. It was built on the frontier in 1724. Think of that, 1724. It was initially the gateway to the early settlements along the banks of the Connecticut River. There was, I believe, 43 English soldiers and 12 Mohawk Indians that manned the fort in 1724 and 1725. Later, this little fort protected what was then a Massachusetts colony from the invasion by the French and the Indians. It was made of sturdy white timber, stacked like a log cabin, and Fort Dummer served its purpose. The park overlooks the site of Fort Dummer, which was flooded when the Vernon Dam was built on the Connecticut River in 1908. And coming up, you'll see a pic of it. You can actually see it from the Sunrise Trail. So take that little trail. It's only around a mile, but it's now underwater, and it's near the lumber company, which is located on the western bank of the river. Vermont initially acquired this portion of land during the construction of Interstate 91, which, hooks up to 84 in Connecticut and runs all the way up to Canada. It's only on like 156 acres at that time, which was Guilford land, and it had no access from Guilford roads for maintenance, school busing, and the conversion to the campground. This was a means of ensuring Guilford didn't someday have roads, homes, and school children isolated from the rest of the town. It was actually built in the 60s and the 70s, and back then it provided overnight camping and day use. But since then, it's generally just a overnight camping place, which is fine by the rest of us. Now, as I was busy running my mouth, I'm sure you guys got a look of the lean-tos. The lean-tos are named. There's 10 of them here in the park. They're like snowflakes. They look similar, but once you get onto the site itself, you can see their differences. As I said earlier, it's flat, as you notice here. But look how nice these things are. You can pull your car in. I've seen there was one with 3 tents on them, so they're extremely spacious. So if that's the type of camping you like to do, make sure you try these. The lean-tos are awesome. Okay, do you see how this site here isn't gravel? It's grass, but it's still level. When you start getting down into the southern portion of the park, from the 30s on up to the 50s, they are more rustic. There's less of a packed gravel. There's more down trees, and it's a mix, as you can see here. This one is gravel, but the other wasn't. And that's the thing in the southern section. The trails begin here, And down here, they are very spacious also. There's maybe a handful of sites that you couldn't pull something maybe 30 feet into. But, I mean, a Class A, they've been here. We've seen a couple.
Kept up. They're cleaned. You could tell they're raked. Coming back to our site, it just looks really nice and clean. Some of the other sites, you can tell they're a little more rustic as far as having gravel, grass, more grassy area. So nice. Vermont is a plus. We're gonna mark it off our map. We're gonna have the whole Northeast covered. Stick around.
Yep, that's it. And wait till you see what you get to back there.
We're taking the trail and there are thousands of chipmunks. Just listen. We're following the blue trail. If any of you guys have been here, we've come to a dead end. We don't know if we're supposed to cross this little river or do we just turn back around?
Sure as heck looks like it.
Right.
Our furry little Papillon lady, she could not control herself here. This place is loaded with chipmunks. I mean, thousands of them. Guys, so we're up in Vermont, and look at this. Look at all the leaves that have fallen. We've been sitting at our site as we're being rained on with leaves. So they're changing up here. It's changing season, guys. We are up in the Northeast though, up high. And we're not down in the Connecticut or New York area. And we plan on being up here for a while. So we're gonna catch this, or you guys can catch it early. Folks from the West Coast and middle of the country, our people that are up in, or rather down in the Carolinas, NIDA, everybody. We'll be able to catch the fall foliage early. Here we go. Really?
Come on, bear, get.
Go on now. Go on, get bear. Yeah, yeah. Oh wow, look at this, guys. Look at this. Holy crap, almost busted my butt.
Oh, there's footprints here.
Oh yeah, there is a dude there.
There is, right?
Yeah. Wow.
Hey guys, we're at Fort Dummer in Vermont. Dummer. Dummer. And there's 50
something sites.
51 or 52 sites here. They're all pretty clean.
Pretty clean,
Extremely clean. Maybe I shouldn't be filming this going uphill.
Yeah,
No. We'll continue this in a minute. We're going up a steep hill. Steep. So on our hike, we're up at the kind of the top of the loop, and there's a lot of trees, but there is a pretty view. It's hard to see in the camera. Need to chop some more trees down. Not a bad little loop hike, right?
Yeah, I had to kick it into high gear here. It's time to cook dinner, start a fire, and get ready for some UFC tonight. We are beat.
Now that it's getting dark, we love to stargaze. So we decided that we're going to walk down the street to where the trees were a little more open. And we were so excited because Dee and I saw the Milky Way for the first time. I wish we can show it on camera, but we've been looking for a place that we can actually see it, and this ended up being it. We were amazed. As we're stargazing, Dee's like, wait, do you see the lights? Do you see the lights? Looking down at the ground, didn't realize there's fireflies all over crawling on the ground under the grass. And when we looked closer, they didn't have any wings. First time we've ever seen a firefly without wings. It's pretty neat. Look what Dee spotted right before we were going into bed. It's a poisonous caterpillar. For those of you that know what this is, then you know that the spikes can cause a horrible rash. Got lucky on this one.
Well, that's it, guys. We're out of here until next Wednesday. But really fast, I just want to thank you again. I know we did a video earlier, but I just want to thank you again. You mean the world to us. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the offers and the emails, etc. So until next time, respect yourself by respecting others, and we'll see you Wednesday.
Man, everybody, the past few weeks, not knowing if we were ever going to get back on the road again, just made me really realize how special our adventures are. And it doesn't matter what you're driving or how you get there. You can have $1 million van. You can have a bike. The view and the experience is just the same. The beauty of the earth doesn't change. And I just wanted to get back on the road, and here we are. Thanks so much for watching. Until next week, we love you guys.